Hello guys, I'm Komal Jain and welcome to my channel Your Media Book. On this platform you are going to find content related to mass communication, journalism, media tools and much more. Specifically focusing on NET exam for mass communication and journalism, which is National Eligibility Test for Assistant Professor and Junior Research Fellowship. In this video, we're going to talk about the strategy to crack this exam. So without wasting a minute, let's get started. So in this slide, we are going to discuss how to analyze previous year papers because that is the foremost thing you should be doing before starting your preparation for the exam. So the first point is paper pattern. So you should know that there are two papers for NET exam. Paper 1, which is common for all, having 50 questions carrying 2 marks each, and paper 2, which is your master subject, having 100 questions 2 marks each. So in total 300 marks paper, and cutoff range between 58 to 62% for assistant professor and 66 to 70% for GRF. Both papers are equally important to crack this exam, so make sure you work hard on both the papers. Let's move on to the next point, which is type of questions. You will see different pattern of questions in both paper 1 and paper 2. So you should be aware of the question patterns like direct questions, statement ones, chronological order, assertion and reasons, match the following, and reading comprehension. So when you are going to analyze papers, you'll understand it more, and it's very important to understand different patterns of question from your exam point of view. The next one is length of the questions. In this you should know which type of questions are more time consuming and which are not, and accordingly you should make judgment on how you are going to attempt those questions. So say there are direct questions which doesn't need much of your time, either you know the answer or you don't know. But comparison to other questions like match the following, statement ones, choose the correct options are time consuming and requires a lot of thinking and analysis. So accordingly you should do your time management while solving these questions. Okay, the next one is question solving. There are little tips and tricks in solving each type of question which we will learn in the later classes. Solving this type of questions require little bit of skills and common sense. If you are aware of it, it will be very easier for you to solve this question in exam. The last, context and language. When you will examine previous year papers, you will get to know the language of NET exam. You will familiarize with their paper styling, language, pattern, level of difficulty. So analyzing all this while looking at the previous year papers, it's going to benefit you a lot. Let's move on to the next slide. Your study plan. Guys, I know that it might happen to a lot of students. They want to crack the exam but really don't know how to start. Even though once they have started, they're stuck in middle and don't know how to continue. So I would suggest don't make a plan, make a habit on how you will approach your studies. For that, the first point is learning the facts and understanding concepts are both equally important. So say that you started reading a book for your exam and you kept reading it without making notes. Understand that you are not doing some sort of casual reading, you are preparing for your exam. You completed reading the book, now exam days are near and you want to revise it. How you are going to do that? By reading the whole book again? Of course not. So first understand yourself, what's your style, how you want to approach, either you want to make written notes or you want to underline and ticking in the book itself. It's your choice because later on you have to revise it and you won't be able to retain it for a long. So understand the concepts while reading and along with that make factual notes. So make sure you follow this step in your exam preparation. The next point is having overall view as well as in-depth understanding of the subject is important. because the importance of this point you will get to know when you are actually giving the exam. The questions framing are in that way which requires proper understanding of the concepts. So make sure whenever you are studying whatever topic, you do it with complete understanding. Don't do just casual reading. It's okay if you do less studying, but make sure that less part is at your best understanding. So in future anybody refer to that topic, you should be able to answer it. The next point is preparing fact-based notes. So you guys know that this exam is MCQ based exam. So the importance of the facts increases because in MCQ there is only one right answer. So you have to be precise in your understanding. So while preparing for an exam, make sure you make fact-based notes that would include important author names, dates, months, years, places, trending terms, important terms, models, theories, etc. Right? So the next point is keeping broader perspective on the subject. So guys, if you have looked into previous year papers, you will get to know that around 20 to 30% questions are out of syllabus. So able to solve that kind of questions, having broader perspective on your subject like mass communication and journalism becomes important. You should be aware about the latest trends going in your field, the important media tools, day-to-day activities where media plays a major role in your life. So always keep your eyes open and mind alert about all this stuff. It will really gonna help you out in the exam. The next point is choosing appropriate books for your preparation. Make sure you are choosing books according to your choice. First understand what kind of language pattern you would like to study and then start your preparation. Don't keep on changing books, juggling between lot of books together. It's better you stick to one of your choice, complete reading it and then move to the next one. Okay? The next point is studying online. Nowadays there are a lot of online study material is available for you. So choose wisely whichever online platform, website, YouTube videos you want to prefer while preparing for your exam. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Time management. Okay, I know guys there are a lot of stuff and distraction going in life, but when you are preparing for an exam, time management becomes a very important thing to adopt from beginning of your preparation to the exam day. The first point in this is analyzing time requirement for exam preparation. Every individual is different and have their own pace to prepare for the exam. For say your exam is in 4 months, so you have enough time to cover lot of portion and make notes. But on the other hand, if your exam is in 1 month and you haven't studied anything, so it's important that you pick out the important topics and study them thoroughly. So in that way you analyze the requirement for your preparation and don't mess up things in the pressure of covering whole syllabus, right? The next point is giving mock test is must because it will benefit you in all this way. First, your mind and body will be ready for the exam day. Next, it will boost your morale. You will be having better understanding of question pattern and time management. Know that by giving mock test regularly, 50% of your job is already done. So I would personally recommend to you to give mock test on regular basis, right? The next point is analyze time needed on each question. As I have mentioned this earlier also, understand that time requirement for every type of questions, okay, it will benefit you during your exam, okay. The next point is maintaining a good pace and consistency in your study prep because without consistency all your efforts will go in vain. So please even take out at least 2 hours a day to study for your exam. I'm saying minimum 2 hours. You can do more than that, right? The next point is to-do list. In this, what I would suggest you to do is that one night before, make a plan on what you're gonna study next day. Like for example, I will study 20 pages of a book, I will watch these 2 videos, I will read an article, and I will revise. That's all. Make sure you complete this by at the end of the day. Just a 1 day goal. Because most of the time what happened, you waste your time in deciding what you want to study. So don't do that. Okay? Just make a 1 day goal and complete it by the end of the day. That's all. The next point is revision. Make sure you do revision as much as possible, because by doing that it will give you surety of what you have learned and it will increase your confidence in your exam preparation. Okay. The next point is don't pressurize yourself and enjoy studying. If you have heard about that quote, your journey is more beautiful than your destiny. In the same way, your exam preparation is your journey, your learning is your journey, and clearing your exam is your destination. So enjoy your journey of learning, you will achieve your goal. Okay, that's all for that. Thank you. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos.